First, we will make a measurement where we can only find the net motor efficiency. Afterwards, we will make a second, more detailed sample measurement in which losses are also added.
Now let's make the first efficiency measurement of our motor. Yes, meanwhile S1 we saw the power value of 50.6. Now S2, 51.8.
And value of 97.4 for mechanical power during this time. Again 50.6, 51.8. We saw the value of 97.4 during this time. Yes, we are writing immediately. Let's move on to the calculations.
We saw that our S1 electrical power was 50.6, our S2 electrical power was 51.8, and a total of 102.4 watts of electrical power was consumed. Meanwhile, the net mechanical power we gained was 97.4 watts. When we divided the mechanical power we gained by 102.4, which is the electrical power we spent, we saw the value of 95.1%, that is 95.1% net efficiency.
Now we move on to the second axial detailed measurement, where the losses will also be calculated. We turned on the motor and gave it a load. During 11:08 RPM, our mechanical power goes between 98.3 and 98.4. Let's say 98.3. Meanwhile, we are in S1. In S1, our current is 2.42. Our electrical power is 51.85. We are passing to S2. Yes, for S2, 2.42 and 51.7.
Now we turn off our motor.
Now let's move on to the calculation.
If we divide the net gained mechanical power of the motor by the total electrical power consumed, that is, if we divide 98 by 103.55, we find the value of 0.949. In this way, we find that the net efficiency of our motor is 94.9%. To give a detail here for experts, we measure measurements in RMS mode and with averaging as necessary. In order to see the fractional, that is more detailed values after the turn, which the power setting cannot normally show on our torque meter, we had to use the setting to show the torque one step, that is 10 times more, and to reduce the power one step. That's why we were able to see the torque 10 times more and the power in fractions, and exactly the way we wanted.
So what do the results bring to us?
In summary, our motor reaches 94-95% efficiency values, even without a core, as shown in the measurements, and as I have seen thousands of times in these notebooks over the course of more than 10 years of work. And as seen in the picture, IE5 Ultra Premium, the most efficient motor class in the world, can exceed the highest efficiency values of 93% in 2 horsepower, that is, approximately under 1.5
kilowatts motors.
In other words, it can compete with the best ones in the world in the low power category that we can measure. Applications for the motor have been made to both the Turkish Patent Office and World Patent Office. We can predict that the motor can produce at least 4 to 5 kilowatts of power, even in its current state. However, since the driver circuit and power supply were not yet made suitable for this power, we were able to make measurements at low powers. We expect these efficiency values to increase even more if a smoother and more difficult iron-containing core state is made in the industrial environment, which I have not yet developed. For this reason, I invite everyone involved to work together to reconfirm the motor efficiency values or to adapt the higher mistakes corrected model to the industry.